Hi everyone, in this video we will going to learn about how to set up SSH on the Kubernetes pod. So Kubernetes pods, okay. So you can see my screen. I open and Ubuntu terminal, right? So we will first of all check whether the Docker is there. We grab -a Docker, okay. So we are running the Docker container, right? So you can see, okay. These are the ports and Docker. All these are running right now. Now what we will do, we will see Minikube IP, right? Minikube IP is this one, right? So first of all, let me show you that what are the deployments currently running on the system. So there is no deployment running on the system currently. So already one of the deployment register on the Kubernetes, right? You can see with the name as Ubuntu Fun. So we will use this deployment image, okay, for setting the SSH. So for that, what we will do, first of all, we will scale up this deployment, okay. So for that, to scaling up or to generally casually say to run this, what we will do, we will use this command kubectl scale deployment and then the deployment name, which is ubuntu fun, right? And then here we need to mention the replicas, how many pods we want to replicate, right? So generally we want only one pod needs to be run, okay. So for only we want to run only one pod, so that's why I'm mentioning replicas is equal to 1. So if you want to 2 3 4, it is depend on your requirement, you can set it the number, the count, right? So for now we are just using one replica, so I'm measuring replicas is equal to 1 and then hit enter, and you can see a message will show up on the terminal like deployment.apps ubuntu fun scaled. So it is scaled, right? So when we again rerun this command kubectl get deployments, it will show you that uh, ready, okay. So one pod is ready, up to date, and age is 21 days. Now if I need to get the pod status, I will execute this command kubectl get pod. So this basically this command will show you the current status of the pods which are running on your systems, okay. So only one pod is running on the system, so for that it is showing me this one, right? So generally this is a new pod which is a fresh, doesn't have any configuration and any command installed. So it is a clean image, which clean docker image which is running on kubernetes, okay. So first of all, what we need to do, I will go inside this, I will go inside this pod. So for going inside this pod, what we will do, we will copy the pod name and then we will use this command kubectl execute -it. -it is for interactive mode, right? And then paste the pod name, yeah, and then mention double hyphen then bin bash, okay, to get inside the pod. So we are inside the pod right now, okay. When I will tell you, when I will execute this hostname -f, it will show us the same name as of kubectl get pods command given to us, right? So that means we are inside this pod, right? So we are inside this pod as a root user, okay. So first of all, what I will do, I will add an user which is user add India, right? So user has been added. I will show you what is the user. So this is our user, right? Now I will set the password for this user, okay. The password has been set up on for this user, so India, okay. And here I have login, okay, from root user to the India user. So this is how we can we have to create a new user for our testing, okay. Now first of all, we need to update apt update, okay. We need to update the system, the entire system, so that all the packages and modules should be up to date, okay, before installing the SSH server, right? So OpenSSH server is a package, okay, which is required for Ubuntu to work with the SSH, okay. passwordless SSH. So before before the SSH setup, we need to install some packages. So this one is the first step. We will update the system. Okay, so the system has been upgraded. Okay, now what we need to we need to install the OpenSSH server, right? So it will install the OpenSSH server for our Ubuntu Docker image, right? Docker container. So inside this Docker container, uh, we are installing right now the OpenSSH server. So you can see the progress. It is doing all this stuff. So the package has been installed. OpenSSH server package has been installed. Okay, and after that, what we will do, we will start the service, SSH service, right? So you can see this message will be popped that starting OpenBSD open service. Okay, you can check the SSH status. Okay, so SSHD is running. Okay, now I need to enable the auto reboot. Okay, so it will install. Okay, so we are done with this. We have created our India user. We have RPM QA grep SSH. Okay, we have installed the package also. Okay, we have installed the SSH OpenSSH server also. We have started the service and we have enabled the auto reboot. Okay, so these are the steps which are required to be done on the Kubernetes pod before establishing the passwordless SSH between the host and the target. Okay, so after doing that, what we will do, we will simply use the SSH username and then mention here. Okay, let me show you Minikube IP. Okay, Minikube IP. And one more thing is there, we need to get the uh, port number 22 linked port with the Docker container. Okay, kubectl. For that I will use svc. So you can see the currently let me show you Kubernetes gate pods. So okay, so this is our pod is running, right? So this is our pod is running rightly currently. So first of all, we need to expose the port number 22 for this. Okay, so for that I will use kubectl expose pod, then copy paste. Okay, port is equal to 22 and target port is equal to also 22 and then type is equal to node port. Okay, so this command will basically expose the Kubernetes pods port number 22 to this Ubuntu host. Okay, Ubuntu host, our local machine. So the local machine and the pod will get interact with each other through the port number 22. Okay, as we know that SSH basically works on port number 22. So that's why we need to first expose the port number 22 to the local machines so that it can be interact using the SSH. Okay, so after that you can see this message will be pop up that the port number is exposed. Okay, so when I again rerun this command, it will show us this our current machine also having the port number this one. So what we need to do, we need to fetch, we need to copy this port number to SSH to our local machine, to our target host. So for that I will first of all minikube IP, I will do this, then -p for port, and then paste your port number here, and you will get SSH access to your machine. Okay, so this is basically we have established an SSH connection between our Ubuntu local machine to the Ubuntu Kubernetes pod. Okay, so let me show you that. Who am, then host name -f, you can see this and that. So this is how we can connect with the target Kubernetes pod using the SSH. So hope guys this will helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.